Fueling vehicles with CNG is a relatively simple procedure when you follow the recommended guidelines that ensure a safe process. Follow along as we show you. To fuel your CNG vehicle, open the FMM door if applicable and remove the dust cap from the fueling receptacle. Wipe down the receptacle and nozzle. Check the O-ring. Then connect the nozzle from the fueling station to the fuel panel receptacle. Next, turn the valve to the fill position and fuel will start to flow. Continue to fuel until the fuel station pump automatically shuts off. Remove the fueling nozzle by turning the valve to the vent position and release it from the receptacle. The receptacles are designed so that the nozzle will not come off if it is still under pressure. Once fueling is complete, replace the cap and close the FMM door. When Agility fuel systems are equipped with optional safety interlocks, the FMM doors or the receptacle caps must be in place in order for the engine to start. Fill receptacles include a check valve to prevent fuel backflow. A second check valve in the fill line adds another layer of safety in case the fill receptacle fails in the open position or is broken off in an accident. If you smell gas while fueling, the fill receptacle may be leaking. So go to the pump and stop fueling. Check the O-ring on the receptacle and replace it if it is worn or damaged. If the O-ring is okay, contact your station provider. Typically, stations fill to a service pressure of 3,600 psi. During fast filling, gas heats up as it compresses in the cylinders, which is normal. So you may end up with 3,600 psi at an elevated temperature, say 120 degrees Fahrenheit or 50 degrees Celsius in the cylinders. Over time, as the gas cools, the ambient temperature, which could be 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 20 degrees Celsius, the pressure in the cylinders decreases. So instead of having a complete fill of 3,600 psi at 70 degrees, you might have only 3,000 psi. Fueling stations can partially compensate for the added heat during fast filling, resulting in a more complete fill, but generally cannot achieve more than 70 or 80% full. Slow filling, on the other hand, results in 100% full because the gas is able to cool during the fill. Some maintenance procedures require removing all the gas from the cylinders, so to do that, follow these steps. The three-way defueling valve inside the FMM is operated manually. There are three positions: defuel, off, and vent. The valve remains off during normal vehicle operation. Before defueling, you should plan for the vehicle being out of service, as it cannot be driven and must be towed. To perform the defueling function, first open the cylinder manual shutoff valve and quarter turn shutoff valve. Then turn the black handle on the defueling valve to the vent position. Run a properly sized, electrically conductive defuel hose assembly from a defueling post and attach the other end to the defueling port. Slowly turn the black handle from vent to defuel. The post will safely vent the gas to the atmosphere. When finished defueling, vent off the system by slowly moving the black handle back to the vent position. Turn the defueling valve to the off position. Finally, you can disconnect the nozzle and the quick connect coupler and replace the cap. That completes fueling and defueling, and we're now ready to cover the daily inspection process.